Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make Cornish hens. Okay, I just got back from the store because it was a couple of things that I needed. I didn't have no fresh rosemary or thyme, so make sure y'all have some fresh rosemary, thyme, and lemon. Okay, but before we jump into it, y'all, make sure y'all get y'all cookbooks. They are on Amazon. You can either search my name or you can search the title of the book. Get cooking and keep cooking. And without further ado, let's get into the food. Okay, y'all, so I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So first things first is to get you some unsalted butter. You want to get unsalted butter because we're about to add some seasonings to it and you don't want it to be too salty, obviously, right? So if you heavy-handed, I would advise you to use unsalted butter. If you know how to season lightly, then use unsalted butter, okay? Or salted butter. Anyways, so what we have here is a mixture of seasonings that I just put together, y'all. It's nothing but some onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, black pepper, Italian seasoning, some of that garlic buttery kinders that I like to use, and some Tonys, okay? So use pretty much whatever you want to use. I usually use like some of that Kinder's chicken flavor, but I can't find it for some reason. But yeah, this is pretty much good for this chicken that we about to bake. So you just want to put it in here and mix it up. I don't know why I'm sprinkling it on here like I'm seasoning it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a little bit in here. Then you just want to kind of mix it in. You want to get your pan. Then you kind of want to just make a bed. What we have here is some carrots, celery, 1 onion. I use maybe about 2 or 3 carrots. Some thyme, some fresh rosemary that I just went to go get, and some lemons. And that's pretty much, oh, and some garlic. A whole garlic bowl, but I just, yeah, a whole garlic bowl. So, kind of want to just put this in here. So. Okay, rearrange it like that. I'm gonna show y'all. So another important part, y'all, is to get your chicken, get a whole bunch of paper towel, and pat dry it. What's gonna happen is if you do not pat dry this chicken, your butter is not gonna stick to it. It's just gonna roll around and roll around. It is not going to stick to it. So you dry it up as much as possible. Just sit that one there for now. Try to keep it as dry as possible. Right here, y'all, I'm just trying to see if I can get up under the skin. It's gonna be hard. Try to get up under there. I'll show y'all in a second what I'm doing. So y'all, you just want to get up under the skin like this. See, kind of open it up. If this gross you out, you ain't gonna be able to do this, y'all. You're gonna have to have somebody else do it for you. But you gotta get up under that skin, because this is where we finna put this butter at, okay? And all up over it. So you're gonna take some of this butter. That's how it's looking. And take it with your hands. And get it in there. You just want to rub this butter all over this chicken, okay? All the little things. See, it's resisting. Dry it off. I already see it starting to resist my butter. Don't resist. All up under here as well. Take some of that butter. It's gonna be hard to put it in there because it's kind of wet. So do the best you can by getting this butter in there. So because I am a little extra, y'all, I'm gonna tie these legs together with some kitchen twine. Now I got butter everywhere, so this is gonna be kind of hard, but we're gonna get it done. So now that I have the legs tied, y'all, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just tuck these wings under. Like that. Okay. Okay, so now we have all the butter on here. Go open the door for your daddy. Okay. We're gonna take the pan. Y'all. Now we're gonna put the chicken on the pan. Tucking the wings. Okay, y'all, here we have some chicken broth, and you just want to pour this at the bottom of it. And if I don't know what I said before, but make sure your oven is preheated to 400 degrees, okay? And then we're gonna roast this for about an hour. We're gonna come back and baste it like every 20 minutes, okay? So you're gonna pour this chicken broth here at the bottom. Now with the rest of those seasonings, I'm gonna just sprinkle more around on the bed. And you can sprinkle some on the top if you want. Okay? Okay, y'all, so this is just how it's looking right before we put it in. We're gonna go ahead and put it in, and then I'll show y'all how we're gonna baste it after 20 minutes. So I am gonna do garlic mashed potatoes with this, y'all. So if y'all do want the recipe, make sure y'all go to my page because it is already up there. I just posted it like a few days ago. And I'm gonna do some green beans as well. So if you want the recipe for that, that's also on my page, okay? I'm not gonna start these right now until maybe like 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes, like at the end. So we're gonna wait 30 minutes to get this started. And y'all, it's only been 20 minutes, so it ain't really looking like nothing. We're gonna baste it, and I'm going to inject it with some of these juices as well. Now this is just me being extra, but you don't really have to do this part. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna steal some of this juice. Inject these breasts, cause y'all know how breasts can be, but we're just gonna inject everything, okay? The only reason I'm pulling this out is just to show y'all, but normally I would have just basted this inside the oven. So that's what y'all can do. You don't have to take it out every time. We all know the breast is the part that's not really, that's the driest part, so we're gonna do this part. As y'all can see, there's juice all in there. Do I even really have to?
These are here.
Oh. Alright, y'all, this is how it came out. I did go ahead and add some chives on top of this. You can add parsley, chives, or whatever. This is what I had on hand for my mashed potatoes that I made with it. And the green beans, y'all. So do not forget, the grocery list is in the description below. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Let me know what y'all want to cook, what y'all want to see, what y'all want to learn.
Hit that subscribe button.